Hi, a very good evening to all of you. Hi, this is Souradeep here, and welcome to the post-market analysis session. So, in this session, the first half an hour, I will discuss about the markets that is going likely to be in the next week, and next half an hour, Vivek sir will discuss the how the market, what is his market outlook for the next week. So, before that, can you please confirm that if I'm audible to all of you? Am I audible? Okay, okay, thanks. Thanks. I have got the confirmation. Okay, so for question and answer, I would say that this session, being a very short session, is designed such a way that there is not a scope of many number of question answer in this session. The way it happens, because the session is very small, and if you have any queries, like if you are a TMP member or a StockEdge social member, you can ask your queries in the TMP and in the StockEdge social section. Like in the TMP, we have TMP groups like this. You can see the TMP groups are like this, and uh, in the case of StockEdge social, you can see that. Just a second. Here the groups are like this, where you can put your questions in the respective technical or fundamental analysis group. Now let me begin with this week's market. This week market has remained uh, bit bullish, with the last 2 days being a little bit rain boundish. Okay, last 2-3 days. This is a continuous uptrend for in the 1 month. You can see from 16,400 level, we have come back again to 18,285, and the way things are going, I think it will again at least come towards this 18,600 level. If it wants to take out 18,600 level, I don't know if it wants to take it or not, but that we will be decided by the price action. But the way it is going on, I think, and every dip that is happening due to the global market is being bought every day. You can see the dips are being bought, and I think the market remain bullish, as you can see in the daily chart. In the RSI is also having momentum, MACD is also rising. So I think we are in a bullish territory in terms of daily chart, in terms of Nifty. Okay, uh, Bank Nifty is also similar. You can see in this Bank Nifty chart that overall we are maintaining the same, and 7,600 is a strong zone of support, because being the intermediate swing high, and it is also bullish, and it is also bullish. Today's price action was also very bullish. It actually sold off after opening, but then the kind of pullback we saw in the market is really shows the strength the bulls are right now having. Okay, and I would like to show you one important thing, that is um, this wait.stockage.com. If I go here, uh, this FII data, okay, FII cash market provisional, and if I actually don't rely that much on the FII cash market provisional data. This is the actual data of buying selling that comes uh, from the regulator, and from here you can see that for the month, after 3 months of selling, for this month FIIs are in a bullish mode. Okay, and cash market provisional, if I see the DII data, so this month they are positive. So there is no selling happening from either of the institutional desks, and that's why the market is going up. Okay, now here one important thing that I want to tell you is that see, look at this chart, and that this is the chart that we see every week. Okay, so if I see from the middle of October, okay, from the middle of October, we are still not the best performing. We have come to the middle, and we can see that all the emerging markets like the Bank Nifty, the IMOX, China, Hang Seng, Kospi are the worst performing market. And on the other side, that's IT, the CAC, the DAC, and IT is because its business is totally global market focused, and you can see that the FTSE MIB, so UK, okay, and Dow would be actually quite up in this list. Okay, so US 100, you can see US 100 is basically the Nasdaq. Okay, DJI is 1%, so they are on the little bit better. But if you can see from the middle of December, from this downfall, you can see suddenly our market has again become the best performing, and back now Nifty has outperformed India. You can see that IMOX, KOSPI, all those things, China, uh, uh, this is Brazilian market. So all the Asian markets are lacking behind, and we suddenly have started rising very strongly. I really did not expect this. Why I did not expect from the macro front is this, that uh, see, there are two very definitive worry I am facing from the macro front. One is this is looking quite bullish to me. Okay, this is the US 10-year yield, and I think it is getting ready to breach this 1.8, and then we may see some strong rally towards 2.1, 2.2, even 2.3, 2.4. That would be very worrying. And why this is happening is also very important, because if I go to the crude oil chart, okay, this is the crude oil chart, and if I go to the daily chart, so you can understand we are threatening to cross the previous lows of 84, 85, which was last year, and possibly we will march even higher. And if you see the Brent crude oil, that is the LCOC1, LCOC1, it is not coming with LCOC1, Brent crude oil. Okay, crude oil, Brent crude oil. Okay, so this is the Brent crude oil. You can see this is just 1% or 1.5% away from the previous high. Okay, so I think personally I think that oil is going to touch possibly 9,500 very soon, given the supply demand scenario. And it feels very proud to say this, because let me show you one YouTube video. Okay, so Souradeep, Vivek, Bajaj, crude oil. Okay, so if I'm searching like this, so this is the production. See, so this is the video. You can see 10th March 2021 when we conducted this session. I will show you where the crude oil was. 10th March, okay, 10th March 2021. Okay, let me go back. 10th March. So we are here, okay. 3rd March, 9th March, we were here, 67, and at that time uh, we said that within a year we would see oil marching towards 100, and it was very definitively told in this video by me and Vivek sir that why oil should go towards 100, and exactly those things are happening. Exactly those headlines are coming in the Reuters. The thing that we saw almost 10 months back, I would say, the same headlines are right now coming in Reuters. We told that these things would happen. It feels very proud at this moment, actually, to that we forecasted. Proud and happy to we have forecasted it so properly. And given the fundamentals, it looks quite well that it can go towards 9,500. And from that perspective, what kind of heat Indian market would face, there are some doubts in my mind, because especially one more thing I would like to show you. The reason our market rallied was because of this big downfall that US dollar index was facing. Actually, I think I tweeted about this also 2-3 days back. So if I go back a little bit lower, yeah, so I posted this when this breakdown happened in dollar index, started happening in this dollar index, and I told that possibly it will drop right now, and and actually it dropped. It came to 94.8 and now it is middle Bollinger, and it is a very important support also. If you see now, if the dollar bounce from here, then our market bullishness may get restricted. Okay, uh, uh, it can happen that it can bounce from here, because earlier there was good resistance here. Prior to that there was resistance mid Bollinger. So and if I draw a little Fibonacci also, let me draw it. So if I draw, see almost 61.8 is coming at the mid Bollinger. So quite highly likely that 94.7 can hold. And we told that it can fall to 94.7 and then it may start rallying again. And in that case, market may again face weakness. Okay. So these are the macro things. Okay. Now, so crude oil is an important dollar index in an important aspect, and US 10-year yield. Regarding the mother market, that is the US market, you can see it has been start falling, and we are defining, and sorry, this is crude oil. US Dow Jones future. So Dow Jones, if I go to the futures, yeah, this is the okay front month. This will show, right? Yeah. So if I show you the daily chart, you will see that we broke out at the beginning of the year, like Nifty did, but still then there has been a divergence. Like Nifty has been rising since then, and Dow Jones has been falling. As happens, because if dollar weakens, normally we may not see a very strong rally in Dow, but we may see a good rally in good good rally in emerging markets like India. Now, what are the biggest thing to worry? One is crude oil, and another is the UP election. Okay, now the result of UP election would to some extent, not to some extent, is a highly defining factor for Indian market. If the ruling party loses, you can expect 20 to 25% fall within couple of months in the market. Okay, very sharp fall. From 80,000, it may fall to around 14,000. That may happen if the ruling party lose. Because the reason is very simple. If ruling party loses, then there won't be any strong government in 2024. Because if BJP loses UP, then it may lose 2024 also, and if it loses 2024, highly likely that all small parties will form government, and then decision making slow down and become a lot more populist, not a market friendly. In that case, we may see a strong 25 to 30% kind of a fall, very on an immediate couple of months. So market is rising, it is all unfair. I would say that be prepared for this. And I uh, told many also that please buy this Nifty. Maybe, sorry, just a second. If I go to the Nifty chart, try to buy 70,500 kind of March put. Okay, 31st March put. If I go here, I told in this last session also. See, these are not very expensive. Okay, uh, if I go here, and I will strongly suggest this to all of you uh, to do, because this is a hedge. This is like an insurance cost. This is like a term plan you buy for you yourself and your family. Please understand, it is not about. Uh, yeah, I'm going to the option chain. So fine. So 10th March is the election results. So I'm going to the Nifty and I am selecting 31st March. Okay, and strike, let me roll down. So 17,500 put is right now only 235 rupees. See, it is very less. If you 235 rupees is almost 10,000. So for 8 lakh of your, and it may, if market goes a little bit more up, it may become even more cheaper. Now 10-12,000 for 8 lakh of 8.5 lakh of your portfolio, that can be a very good hedge. So just 1.2% of your portfolio, this is an insurance cost. Only OI is no, OI is not small. Only already people have started building here. Okay, so if you want, you can go for the 18,000 also, but that is quite expensive. I think it is a fair uh, uh, decent thing to buy this 31st March put. Try to buy if your portfolio is suppose 24 lakhs. So buy three. If your portfolio 1 CR, buy 12. Okay, accordingly. Accordingly, if your portfolio is only 10 lakh, buy one put maybe. Okay, and remaining 2 lakh may remain unhedged, but try to buy this. And even if it comes below 200, it is nothing like that that you buy and safeguard your portfolio, because trust me, given the COVID scenario, a lot of people may not come out to vote. And in this scenario, what happens is that BJP is always in disadvantageous position when the election percentage, the voting percentage is lower. In that scenario, if there is a reverse of power or change in power, you may see very sharp fall. So try to buy this. I would say for actually saving your portfolio, all should buy this. Okay, to save the portfolio. This is an insurance cost. Okay, so going here, you can see such kind of a fall. And if this money goes, don't mind about this small amount of money. Okay, this is one thing. Another thing is, now let us come back to the sectors, for because election results is still almost 8 weeks away. Let us focus on stocks and sectors, that is for the next week. Now, uh, if I see the sectoral chart, you can see that in this week, CNX Energy, that is because of Reliance and ONGC, GAIL, IOC kind of shares, CNX Realty, these things have done very well. Okay, these things have done very well. CNX Infra, so all the domestic sectors have done well. So let me show you the charts. Okay, so if I go to the weekly chart, and most of the things would look bullish to you. Okay, so I'm going to the Nifty IT first. And though it has not done great, it remains my very favorite sector for a move towards 46, 47,000 maybe. Okay, as I told many times. Okay, so I see a 30, 40% kind of a movement that is coming due to COVID and due to other factors. So so I'm quite remain quite bullish on CNX IT. Okay. Uh, Apart from that, Nifty Bank, I told you that as long as above 37,600, it remains a kind of bullish. Nifty Auto has started turning around. Okay, because the way market is going, it has started turning around. Okay, uh, then is uh, Nifty Infra, and in this, the LNTs, the ACC of the world, the cement with the grass seems come and looking bullish. Okay, Nifty Realty is looking threatening to actually break all-time high again. Not yet, but it can, because many of the stock have started. I will discuss the stocks, don't worry. Nifty FMCG, not that bullish yet. Okay, not that bullish yet. uh, Still in the bearish mode. Because why? Because the crude oil prices are rising, and if the crude oil prices rise, what will happen is that if the crude oil prices rise, there will be inflation and rise. So all these FMCG companies, when in a rising inflation environment, face pressure for the margin. Okay, then Nifty Pharma. Okay, uh, neutral, nothing bullish. And so I discussed about the sectors. Now let me come discuss few stocks that I have given this year, this week in the in the TMP or in recent past. So SRF was one stock I had given earlier when again coming to the daily chart. So SRF I have given when this breakout happened with a 2250 target and sorry 2250 at that time I gave 2500 was broken and now this rounding bottom it can still go higher toward 3000 level SRF. Okay, Deepak Nitrite. This is another stock I have given 1 week back and continuing up move, continuing up move. Okay, another these I given TMP. Okay, so the TMP is trading mentorship program. So though for those who don't know what is TMP, TMP is trading mentorship program. Okay, so uh, another stock that I gave is BSC yesterday. Okay, did well, can go up, can really go up. BSC go up more. CDSL I have not given, but I'm discussing it. It can really go towards this prior high levels. Okay, CDSL. If I'm talking about the other stock like Concord, I have given today. Concord. Sorry, Container Corporation. Container Corporation. I have given doing very well. I had done very well today. Okay, I have given Mastic. I've given Mastic from here. Okay, and it rallied phenomenally after I had given the Mastic stocks. Just let me open in my mobile which of the stocks I have given. Just a second. Hold on. Yeah, just a second. Or rather, let us look into it. Okay, rather let us look into it. This is here. Okay, so you can see the stocks that we have discussed. So one other Concor, another is the Tata Consumer. Okay, so Tata Consumer, you can see. So Tata Consumer also gave nice rally after the breakout once we gave it. Okay, IRCTC, it has started rallying just right now. Okay, IRCTC started rallying now. Probably once it crosses 903. After I gave it rallied 1%, but it has potential to really run fast. Okay, this was IRCTC. This was Cummins India. Okay, Cummins can rally almost 200 points if so I gave Cummins India today. So when I gave at 985, from that it went to 1020, but it came back. But Cummins can go towards 1200 because of the pattern that I shared here. You can see the kind of pattern it has been forming. Okay, so just a second. Yeah, this is BSC. Okay, this stock that we have given is Tata Steel. Okay, Tata Steel have done really well yesterday after I gave. So this is Tata Steel. You can see it can really rally towards 1333 as we have said. Then this is ICICI Securities, though this did not do very well. After 1% rise, it pulled back actually. ICICI Securities, but today it has again a great day. So yesterday I gave it here. It can really rally quite a bit. Okay. Uh, then you can see Reliance. Okay, so Reliance really did well. Actually, still going up from the levels we have given. Okay, LIC Housing. I think it did not do very well. LIC Housing Finance. LIC HS LIC Housing Finance. Okay. No, this did not do very well. One or two stocks not doing well. Lovable Laundries. Okay. Uh, so Lovable Laundries is this stock. Okay. I gave it went up almost 4% and then it has started falling. But other this inner garment stocks like Lux, they are on fire. Okay. So Lux Industries, you can see No, so not sorry, Lux Industry. It is a dollar I did not give, miss हो गया, नहीं दिया dollar, but dollar क्या rally like in 5-6 trading days, 425 to 631 can rally more. Okay, Mastech I have shown you. Okay, so again, Tata Chemicals looking excellent. Tata Chemicals, okay, did very well since I have given. Okay, this is Interglobe. I think Interglobe did not do well. Interglobe Aviation. Oh no, it really did well. Okay, the day I gave it, just went up a little bit, but eventually it went up. Interglobe quite did well, and this is Lakshmi Organics did well. Actually did well. Lakshmi, Lakshmi, Lakshmi Organics went up from the level I gave. It went up almost 6-7%. So this is how in the TMP we not only teach, we in a live market also we keep on discussing so many stocks. As you can see, Monday Tata Investment I gave and it has done phenomenally well. Okay, so let me show you Tata Investment. Tata Investment. Okay, so did very well. You can see 45 to almost 50, more than 10% move, or sorry, 7-8% move it has given. So right now, what can happen if the due to the crude oil, if the large cap don't rally, mid and small caps can continue to rally. And we will look at day-to-day basis that which stock is doing good. See, I that is how I do. I have 319 alerts put. So I look at this all. There are 400 alerts that will be there after I finish my analysis over the weekend. So I always track this set of 400 stocks that I have, and based on the kind of levels, based on the indicators are doing, I find the stocks, and I try to find which stock can actually do good. And in the live market, because I cannot track 400 stocks in live market, what I do is that when the alerts come, and you can see how many alerts came today. Okay, so this many alerts came today, so which looks quite good. I share like polycab also, because I don't like to share more than 4 stocks. I did not share the polycab, but polycab also came in my alert, and I thought about it and see it rallied. Okay, Tanla platform, which I was discussing with a friend of mine, and he actually bought. I did not give it because I don't share more than 4 stocks generally in a particular day. But yesterday when it break out, I discussed with a friend, and he bought, and it is up 5-6%. So these alerts come. So how to do for it is that you put uh, uh, you do your analysis, and when the alerts come according to it, you take the positions. This is the homework you all have to do while you are doing this. What I do is that, see, I have a very simple method. Okay, because I know that all the stocks that are doing good will generally does good. This is my mantra in markets. So the most price scans and 52-week breakout can, and here I just look at this close within 52-week high zone. So all these stocks that come here, and you can easily download this list. Okay, all these stocks that are coming. Okay, you can. Are you sure you want to download? If you put yes, you can see this list will be open with me. Okay, so what I do is that I go here, and I find all those stocks which are within this 52-week list. Okay, and and you can see you have got a list of stocks which is almost 260 270 stocks which are in their 52-week high zone, and and all out of this 400, most of the stocks, like 260 of them, are these stocks. So I once I find that stocks which are in the 52-week high zone, I manually analyze the chart and then accordingly share with my group, my TMP group accordingly. So now I will hand it over to Vivek sir. Thanks for listening to me, and it is great, sir. Can you hear me, Vivek sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you able to hear me and see me?
Yes, yes, fine, sir. Absolutely.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Thank.
Thank you. Very good evening to all my friends, StockEdge Club members, StockEdge Premium users, and TMP members. I'm very excited as always to take the Friday sessions. I just concluded a face-to-face with someone, so I took some time to log in. I've just recorded a very good face-to-face with Anuj Singhal. Anuj, he's TV anchor in CNBC and very very sorted guy, good guy. He shared a lot of wisdom and a lot of relevant things which all of us should follow to succeed in stock market. So I'm going to release the same next Friday, and today I released face-to-face with my favorite Jack Schwager. If you have not seen that, please spend some time after this and listen to that entire conversation. You will get so much knowledge and wisdom from that old man. He has given us some incredible books. And if you guys have not read books by Jack Schwager, then ELM School is the platform where you need to be there. You see, we have given a lot of book summaries in ELM School. So how do you visit there? Just go to elearnmarkets.com/school, and inside ELM School, you will be able to get looks like there is some problem inside ELM School. You will be able to get the book summaries, and a lot of books written by Jack is also there as part of the book summaries. All right, so this is what I wanted to talk to you in the onset. I hope you guys are able to hear me. Make some comment if you are able to hear me. Yeah, Mukesh, thank you Aditya, thank you so much, thank you. Well, this week has been a phenomenal week, pretty much in expected line, and I think everyone who are associated with us would have made some money or would have seen the impact of whatever we have been, sharing with you guys. All of you would have seen what opportunities this week market has given to all of us, right? If you would have followed my weekend strategy last week, I did in one of the live sessions, I talked about dollar and how dollar is showing consolidation. Probably if the dollar gets into weakish trend, the market will react. And it's no more a secret information. I have shared this to everyone, and people who would have seen the dollar movement see the dollar, it went up and it went down, and the moment dollar went down, there was a overall massive buildup of strength in the market. Nifty, which recovered from its level of 17,000 last week, it went up and it is looking very, very positive. So stock market overall is again into the positive mode because dollar is into the negative mode. Vikash is saying that my voice is breaking intermittently. Can you please all confirm whether my voice is smooth? Okay, it's clear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Vikash, maybe your internet issue. Okay. So I'm going to repeat the same thing again and again, and probably I will keep on repeating this again and again because you guys have to be made aware that how do you work in the market. So there are two kind of strategies to play the market. First strategy is when you only trade your given stock universe, and the second strategy is to find out stocks which have momentum and participate in those stocks. You all know that I have 100 stocks which I track for myself, approximately 100 stocks. Um, it's exactly 100. It was around 96, and I added four more stocks last week. So these are the 100 stocks which I have been tracking. and whenever I see there is an opportunity to enter these stocks, I participate in these stocks. The model is pretty much uh, given. Everyone knows about this model, and I'm going to repeat probably things again so that for people who don't know how I've been working on in the market, they should also know this. So you see, these stocks are the ones which I track every day. So the way I deal with the market is every day in the morning, I will look into the market at around 9:30, 10. Okay, typically I only act after 10 a.m. I do not act before that, because I believe that 9:30 to 10 is a good time for people who want to trade intraday for quick reactions. But since my positions are mostly swing positions, so I always wait till 10 before I have to act. And typically my position build up or position square up is between 10 to 11. So you will find me very active in social also during that time, 10 to 11, because that is a time I'm doing my analysis, and I'm sharing my ideas with all of you. Now, how do I deal with the market? I have these stocks and I just keep on looking at these stocks. So typically when I come in the morning, first thing first I do is to look at the stocks which are performing. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. So typically when I come in the morning, first thing first I will see is the stocks which are performing. Why? Because if stocks which are performing has higher potential of continue with the performance. Okay. So for example, Reddington or where I have position, or Trident where I have position, I will come and see the stocks where I do have position and check uh, whether I have position in these stocks or not. And if I have positions in these stocks and they are performing well, it's fine with me. Okay. Let me just go and see the blue list. Okay. So say for example, these are the stocks where I have positions. So I will go and see the green list and see whether these stocks are doing good or not. And I will also go and see the red list. While I'll see the red list, because I need to check whether the stock where I have some position are showing some kind of a weakness. Okay. Now my classification of stock position is based on two categories: the long term swing position and short term swing position. The long term swing position is squared up or taken based on weekly and daily chart, and the short term swing position is squared up and taken based on daily and 2 hourly chart. Okay, depending upon the market situation, I shift my position from long term swing to short term swing. If I'm convinced that the market is in for a long term rally, I will focus more on long term swings. If I am not comfortable with the market and getting a dicey view over the market, then I will focus my position from long term swing to a short term swing. Always remember this, that depending upon the broader view of the market, you plan your trade. If I am bullish about the market, which I am right now because dollar is showing me that indication, then I am most likely not going to square up my trades by looking at 2 hourly chart. But if I am becoming kind of dicey about the market, then I will square up my position based on the 2 hourly chart. Okay. So early morning, I will come, I will check my positions, and if the positions are doing okay, I'll not do anything. Okay. So that's my position for the early morning. The second thing which I do is I'll look at my stocks, and I'll just keep on looking at them and try to find out whether any stock is giving me an opportunity to enter. For example, Asian Paints right now. Let's take an example. So Asian Paints is one of the stock for 2022 theme. The video which I recorded, that these are the 30 stocks which I'm looking at for 2022. Now Asian Paint is correcting. It's a strong stock. It is correcting on a 2 hourly basis. Also, it is correcting, but it's a strong stock on daily basis. I would love to build position in this stock, but when do I start building position? Not when the prices are falling. I will start building the position when the stock will give me first sign of reversal. And your first sign of reversal will only come when there is some bit of buying interest in that stock. That means the price will go up. Okay, that's the first sign of reversal. It will retrace from one of these important levels, and the important levels could be some kind of a support level. It could be a swing low, or it could be previous swing high break point. So for example, Asian Paints looks very good if the price comes to around 33.05. So I will buy some quantity. Suppose I have planned to invest 10 lakh in Asian Paints, then I will buy probably 1 lakh worth of Asian Paints here. Why? Because I see there is a demand zone here, plus the price is strong enough for me to participate in this buy zone. All right, got this? Uh, so when I am looking at any stock, I am looking at reasons to buy this stock if it is a strong stock. For example, Axis Bank is a weak stock, so I will never buy this stock because it's a weak stock. Carborundum, let us see. Yes, it's a strong stock. It is going down. So I will find reasons to buy this stock, and the reason will be the same, that if the stock is available near my support zones, and I will start buying with a smaller quantity, and I will definitely buy with an aggressive quantity once the stock has given me breakout signals. Let's take a classic example of ICICI Securities, okay, where I have built some position in this week. So ICICI Securities, strong stock, stock went down. It became a strong stock after it recovered. It gave a breakout here from previous swing high. I build a position here. It again added to the breakout here with a strength, with RSI also above 50, both weekly and daily RSI. So this is new thing which I am trying, and I've always said this to people, that keep on trying new things. Because if you try new things, then only you will be able to kind of improvise on your existing system. So I'm trying multi-time frame RSI. This is multi-time frame RSI 1 week and 1 day. So basically the dark color is the daily RSI, and the gray color and the lighter color is the weekly RSI. So here I see that both the RSIs are trading above 50. RS is also above 0, and price is also giving me breakout. So strong enough reason for me to build a position. So I bought some position here, and I increase my position here. So I'll keep on building the position as the stock will keep on giving me previous swing high breakout. So by my next big position addition will happen here when the stock gives a breakout from 880 levels. Till then, I'm happy to retain my existing positions. All right. So this is an example of ICICI Bank. Let's take an example of some other securities. Say, for example, Voltas, where it has become a strong stock. It has given a previous swing high. Oh, I missed the stock, unfortunately. So this is a great stock. Strong stock, cross previous swing high. Both the RSI is above 50. This is a good stock to build position. Okay. And if it crosses this level, which is 1340, I will go slightly aggressive with my position. Let's take some other example. Prestige, again, one of my favorite stocks as a real estate play. uh, Strong stock, momentum is high, previous swing high it crossed, and it is breaking previous swing highs, and if it breaks this level, I will build more position in this stock. Let's talk about BSE. It's a strong stock. Momentum is high. It has also crossed this previous swing high. Good stock to build position. It it's wise to build further position if it is crossing this previous swing high. But it's a strong stock. So there are so many stocks now showing that character of a strong stock, that you need to be selective. Obviously, you need to be selective. You can't just buy anything and everything because we have limitation of capital. So you see, wherever I feel, and that is, there is no science behind it. It's also a luck that you are into a stock which has higher potential of going up. For example, Shoba, yes, it has potential to go up. It's trading above moving averages, and RS is also strong. So yes, I will get into this stock. At times you wait for a 2 hour confirmation. For example, Shobha, RS is still 2 hour RS is still not above zero, although it has started giving me a super trend bullishness. So yes, I will buy this stock, but I'm waiting for 2 hour RS to also go above zero. Reddington is classic. I've been talking about this for so long in StockEdge Social. If you search for Reddington, there are some stocks where I know that fundamentally these stocks are extremely good. So Reddington, fundamentally these stocks are so good that you won't mind buying them because these stocks have potential to go up. So the moment the stock showed a breakout from here and strong stock, this was the perfect time to get into the stock. And every time it is giving a breakout signal, you are adding to the position. So Reddington, I have added a lot of positions. Similarly, Triveni, Trident, classic stock. Look at this stock. I've been holding on to this stock from the level of 16, and every time it gives new breakout, I've been adding to that stock. What a lovely opportunity which we all had. And see, RSI was always above 50, so there was no reason for us to square up this stock. So my point is, get your universe of stocks. It could be 50, 100, whatever you think you can handle, and keep on tracking them. Figure out when is the right time to enter based on the relative strength, judgment, and then get into those stocks. You can have a stock portfolio of 10 stocks, 15 stocks. I go because, sorry about it, because it's a bull market. I have gone up to the extent of 25, 30 stocks also, because there's so much opportunities available right now, and I have given more capital in this opportunities. But typically for an individual, having a balanced portfolio of 15 stocks in momentum is an advisable number of stocks which you can have. All right, so this is it. So now, how the question is, how do you identify stocks? Well, for that, StockEdge has given you enough power so that you are able to identify stocks. The StockEdge strategy section is totally revamped. Look at these stocks which are coming as satisfactory in these strategy outputs. Amazing stocks we have been able to identify. This entire section has been revamped, so start looking at these stocks which are coming as part of the strategy. Apart from that, as Shoradeep also mentioned, that there are incredible scans which we have, ready-made scans which are noiseless and really helps people to identify quality stocks. Look at the combinations which I have created. Create your own combination, spend time in combination. Creating combination is my hobby now. I love to spend so much time on creating combinations. For example, I had this combination called institution buying plus strong, where I had only institution buying and strong stock, but I recently added high return on equity, high return on capital employed, and consistent sales growth also as part of the filter. And now I'm getting these stocks. The more you do these things, download Excel, put it in trading view, track these stocks in your stockage. The more you do this, the better you'll be able to identify your stock universe and trade actively in only those stock universe. I think this is the model which works, and I would always suggest you guys, because you are part of the StockEdge family, be it StockEdge Premium member or Club member or TMP. In fact, anyone who is not part of club, please be part of the club. Upgrade your subscription from TMP to club, because what we are doing in club is extremely useful. We have more than 5,000 members now, and everyone is finding tremendous value in the interactions which we are having here. So do not miss this opportunity. If you are already a premium member, we will adjust your cost with club so that you upgrade yourself and become part of this lovely community which we have built for for helping our club members to become truly independent. You see, there are fundamental team We have external people also now joining us to share their inputs, and we have team members, analysts who are helping people in really answering their questions, which is very relevant for them. For example, you see 30 minutes ago, Vikas asked question about power grid, and Amresh has answered that question. When you are learning the market, when you are participating in the market, apart from your own research, you also need confirmation, you need validation for people who really know the market. So, my suggestion to all of you is that for at least for a year, become part of the club. You will get not just stock ideas, which anyways we are sharing, but also you will get fantastic team which is there to respond to the queries which you have. Your query could be fundamental, technical, stocks, or commodities and currency. We have a dedicated team member, Sonando, who has experience of 15 years in commodities and currency trading. He's answering your queries on commodity currency. So we have built a brilliant community. Please take advantage and emerge as a serious money making market participant from stock market. So this is it from our side, friends. Since I have 10 minutes, let me just take few questions. I will not take questions. I hope I've been able to answer your queries or by my presentation, but I will take one or two questions to answer your questions. Okay. Uh, so Samihan is asking that he has taken the crude oil webinar for 22nd of January. So his question is to Souradeep, what is he going to cover? Friends, if you go to his webinar page in Elearnmarkets, you will see the section what he's covering. But what he's going to cover, see, Souradeep has been trading crude oil for very long time, more than 5-7 years now. So he's an expert in crude oil. So if you at all want to understand crude oil, how crude oil dynamic works, what are the strategy that works in crude oil, how to trade crude oil, and also if you want to know the impact of crude oil on equity market, you should go through that webinar which he is taking. What's the impact of budget on stock market? Well, budget is an exercise which happens. People do have expectation. For example, textile sector has expectation, NBFC sector has expectation, but stock price moves run up to the expectation. And in our StockEdge club, we have shared in StockEdge Social, we have shared the expectation by various broking firms. We don't have any expectation. We just curate the expectation by other broking firms. So you go through their report, you will be able to see what market is expecting. But real fun will happen after the budget is announced. The real impact analysis will be done and shared with you guys. Uh, Tarun is saying, kindly share the theme for 2022. Well, I've already shared in my YouTube channel, Tarun. Just go to youtube.com/Vivek Bajaj, and there I have shared the themes which I believe will work in this year, which I understand. I mean, there could be other themes also which will work, but if I understand certain theme, I've shared the theme with you and the stock ideas as well. I'm not going to take the okay. I request Vivek sir and Stockage team to make Stockage watchlist Excel downloadable with all details available in Stockage. Certainly, this is noted. I will request support team to please note this, that all the watch list is downloadable for our Stockage premium users. Vishal is asking, sir, if you please share name of RSI indicator daily, weekly, will be appreciated. Could discuss few minutes on RSI settings. Certainly, let me just share this with you. So see, the name of this indicator is RSI MTF, which is multi-time frame. Okay. Let me just switch off my video. Yeah. So you go to indicator and search for RSI multi-time frame by the gentleman called Jiga. Okay, I'm using his. The setting is very simple. What I've done is I've continued with 14 period. I'm putting oversold at 45 and overbought as 50. And the resolution 1 is 1 week and resolution 2 is 1 day. I've made this as my template for multi-time frame RSI. I hope you got this. I hope Neeraj Bhai, you got it. Is there any good books to read on options? To yes, there is a book called Options as a Strategic Investment. Okay, it's a very good book if you want a very detailed understanding about options. So the name of the book is Options as a Strategic Investment. The name of the book, this book is a Macmillan book. Just Google Options as a Strategic Investment. Okay. Can we see recording? Yes, you can see the recording. Can you explain TL enhanced volume concept? Well, Manish bhai, TL enhanced volume, just look at the green and the pink one. The logic is that they have done algorithm which calculates the added volume with the price action historically, and then they have coded. They have not disclosed the real formula, but I think what you need to understand is the green and the pink one. Okay. How to join TMP? Well, anyone who wants to become a full-time trader, who want to take trading as a serious occupation, you can join TMP program where I am there, Chetan is there, and Shorodip is there. If you want more information, please fill up the form at the end of this webinar and seek information from our team. They will inform you about TMP. uh, Okay, thank you. Okay, Vikash ji has a big question, long question. Sir, I'm a full-time working professional. I can't trade so slowly. I'm investing through delivery and selling. When target reach, sir, you have given so many resources, but need to consider to use effectively. So, is there any program who start from scratch to conclude as per my requirement? Vikash bhai, uh, just follow RS indicator, become a weekend trader, analyze the market on weekend, use StockEdge to identify stocks on weekend, and on weekday only trade when the alert is there. And alert you can set in trading view. You follow this every Friday, follow this session religiously, what Shorodip is saying, what I am saying, and you will be able to become a passive trader. I will not recommend you to become a passive investor because you will not make a lot of money out of it. Okay, 50% of your investment you can do for passive investing, but become a passive trader or active investor by analyzing the market on weekends and doing trade only when there is an opportunity. Remember, in stock market, less is more. जितना कम करोगे उतना बड़ा पैसा बन सकता है, बट इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि हम साल में 2 ही ट्रेड करें. आप टारगेट कीजिए कि मैं महीने में 10 ही ट्रेड करूंगा, 15 ट्रेड करूंगा, and rationalize your trading based on the opportunity which comes in that moment. Don't be in a hurry to trade all the time. Vivek ji, see my message in social. I recovered my club and TMP fees. Well, thank you so much. I'm very happy that you recovered the fees, but this is not the idea. The idea is to truly, Madhusudan ji, to make you independent. And really, if you can become a trader and I can get inspired from you and I can record a face-to-face emerge with you, that is where I'll get a very, very high level of satisfaction. Okay, how to get TL enhanced volume? Tarunji, please see my learn to trade video session 31. उसमें मैंने बता रखा, please आप देखिए learn to trade session 31. I'm going to take the last question. Ashish, how to trade eagle stocks means on daily basis stockage generate new idea, but we cannot trade every idea. So please give a rationale for number of trades if you focus only on eagle strategy. If you focus only on eagle strategy, मैं आपको सजेस्ट करता हूं ईगल स्टॉक्स आप हर शनिवार को डाउनलोड कर लीजिए, क्रिएट अ वॉच लिस्ट इन ट्रेडिंग व्यू, look at those stocks on 2 hourly basis. Whenever those stocks 2 hourly chart is giving you buy signal, that means super trend is plus and RS is greater than zero, then enter those stocks on breakout with a small stop loss. Eagle stocks eagle stocks are extremely hyper momentum stocks. उसको अगर आप ट्रैक करोगे और 2 hourly चार्ट के हिसाब से आप अगर ट्रेड करोगे तो आपको बहुत फायदा होगा, ट्रस्ट मी. तो स्टार्ट डूइंग दैट. एंड इन केस आशीष जी you are stuck anywhere, I'm here in StockEdge social all the time. Tag me, I'll ask me the question, I will answer your question. Prashant is saying he's very confident on trading now after joining TMP. Fantastic. I'm very, very happy. Investment theme should be downloadable as well. Anshul, okay, we will figure out if we can do that. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Friday evening is always special. And I love to interact with all of you, क्योंकि आप लोग सबको ही आते हैं और हमको मोटिवेट करते हैं, तो it's really good. Have a great week ahead. Every week is a new week, new market. तो अपने आप को तैयार कीजिए, शनिवार को समय दीजिए, फेस टू फेस हर देखिए, प्लीज डू नॉट मिस अ सिंगल फेस टू फेस, बिकॉज every face to face will give you some learning which will help you and prepare yourself for a better market career. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you, Shoradeep, for always being there, taking these important sessions, and thank you, support team, for coordinating this as usual. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.